Get ready to drop the puck, take a free throw, and step up to the plate. It's time for the Metro East Sports Podcast on lineupmedia.fm.
Okay, before we get started with guest number 2, Frank Campbell from Mascoutah Strength and Football, I got to talk to you, friends, as always, about Cassens Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, our great partner, the number one place to purchase a vehicle in the Metro East. If you're in the market for a new or a pre-owned car, check out Cassens Inventory in person, where they've been for 25 years, or online at cassens.com. Cassens has earned the highest ratings for customer service. Their expert staff is committed to making your car buying experience enjoyable, including convenient on-site financing. I've purchased 4 vehicles there. My daughter drives an IU red Jeep Cherokee, and my wife and I share our second Jeep Grand Cherokee. With over 80 years of experience in the Metro East, Cassens is the clear-cut leader for quality, service, and customer satisfaction. Go see Steve, Cliff, Holly, Greg, Bob, Mike, Tony, or Trent today. All right, Frank Campbell drove in tonight from Mascoutah. Thanks for being here. Give me one of these to start us off here. Boom. Assistant coach and PE teacher at Mascoutah. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
How's football going? Should we start with that, or should we start with your strength job? What do you love the most right now?
I love it all, honestly. It's hard to pick. Just very blessed to be able to do both. Love both. But I guess we could start with football since we just got that started. Off to a good start this season so far. We played Columbia Friday night. Got a victory 42-14. Started off kind of rocky, had some turnovers, a bad punt, got down 14-7 to start the game. And then offense started to get rolling, had some really good athletes out at the skill position, quarterback, wide receivers. Got a young offensive line, which I coach, but those guys started to get their feet wet, started to get things figured out, and we were able to get things rolling and put some points on the board, and our defense was able to shut them down. So that was pretty exciting. Play Mount Vernon this week coming up. Just really looking to continue to keep things rolling, especially after last couple seasons. Made it to the semifinals in 2019, and then last year went 5-1 in our COVID season, and won the conference championship for the first time in several years.
And then your coach resigned.
Yes, Josh Lee.
Who we had on the show. Yes. And fantastic coach, and he was just like, it's time for me to do something else.
Yep.
So now you got a brand new head coach, and what's the vibe?
It's really good. Kids really like him. Really great guy, Aaron Hilgendorf. Does things somewhat similar, but has his own twist to it. But things continue to roll. Just looking to build on what we've done in the past years and continue to take it to the next level. But it's definitely off to a great start. Definitely enjoy working with him, and the kids definitely love playing for him.
And your offensive line only?
Yep.
Okay. Let's talk about you. You played football and basketball at Mascoutah.
I did.
So you're a hometown guy.
I am.
Are you having fun coaching and teaching at your hometown? Is it a dream? Is it a dream come true?
Yes. I guess when I was in high school, I never would have dreamt that I'd be teaching high school at Mascoutah. But now that I am, I love it. It's awesome. Very blessed to be in the situation I'm in, and I love every second of it.
Yeah, Scott Battis, your athletic director, he says, this guy, you know how excitable he is anyway, but he is so excited about you. What do you think it is about you that he loves so much?
I don't know. He is a go-getter, and he inspires me to do the same. So I guess just that vibe of me trying to go after it, or trying to help build upon Mascoutah, take Mascoutah to the next level. And me and Battis go back. I played for him in high school. His first year as a head coach was my junior year.
Wow.
So he coached me my junior and senior year, and then he also hired me as a defensive line coach my first time coaching football. So, and that was back in 2015. So,
have you seen a change in him?
I have.
How would you explain it?
I would say energy, honestly. Energy, attitude, and toughness, which is kind of what he has instilled in our culture at Mascoutah, and he lives it. Just the things that he's done at Mascoutah in the past several years since he's taken over as the athletic director has been amazing. Like our facilities, our top tier, our athletic programs have been winning a lot lately. Just won state in track, second time ever winning state in any sports at Mascoutah. Football team, we just literally this past school year had our most winning season as an athletic program. So just him instilling that culture, that energy, that attitude, that toughness has been game changer, and it is contagious for sure.
You'd think he'd be slowing down. I mean, he's getting kind of old. He still looks like he's 18, but that's because I've known him since he was a teacher in Edwardsville. So I knew him since before he was a coaching you at Mascoutah.
Yeah.
So, but he doesn't seem to be slowing down. That's the thing about Scott. I think he's like you. He's a hometown guy, and I think that gives you a little extra, maybe a little extra incentive.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel a little extra incentive? You think maybe because you're a hometown guy?
Absolutely. I just want to see Mascoutah win. Mascoutah be at the top, one of the best schools and athletic programs in the Metro East area. So just working to create that atmosphere and that goal, it definitely means a little bit more coming from Mascoutah.
Okay, so you graduated from MOBAP, Bachelor's of Science in Exercise Science, and really began to work. That really began your educational journey in terms of learning about strength and conditioning.
It did.
Right. But then you wind up at the University of Arizona working with the football strength and conditioning program.
I did.
And what was that like for you working in the Pac-10?
It was special. Gained a lot of experience and learned a lot while I was there. Got to work for Brian Johnson, head strength coach, who is currently at Cal. I also worked for Chris Allen, who I believe he's at West Virginia now. But there was a coaching change while I was there, so Brian Johnson came in, and he really gave me the opportunity to coach, be in the meetings with the programming, planning things out. So I was able to gain a lot of experience and learn from him, who previously he was at Texas A&M, and he coached for the 49ers, strength and conditioning. So gained a lot of experience there. Learned how to coach, actually hands-on with college athletes. Got to see how things were done at the college level, next level stuff. So as far as like nutrition, sleep, speed development, conditioning, stuff of that nature that you don't really learn in the textbooks, and you kind of just got to learn from doing it.
Okay, so are you coaching Mascoutah kids on diet and sleep?
Yes, we do talk a lot about that. Just started school year, so we're starting to slowly implement it in. We actually just started back up a chocolate milk program. So just to help get our kids some nutrition right after their workout. So we have weight fit classes. So all our athletes, we encourage them to get in that. We do our strength and conditioning throughout the school day. So then after they are done with their workout, right at the end of the class period, they're able to grab a chocolate milk to help replenish those nutrients that we lost, get some glycogen, some protein in their bodies and stuff. So kids are super pumped about that. But we definitely preach and teach about sleep, the importance of sleep, and nutrition as well.
How many hours a night high school kids should they be getting? You're on camera. You're on camera right now. I want all these high school kids to watch
At
Coach
least
Frank
8 hours.
Campbell.
At least 8 hours.
So if I'm going to bed at 2:00 in the morning and getting up at 6, is that enough, Coach? Should I expect my body to be able to perform? Coach Frank Campbell from Mascoutah Strength and Football.
Absolutely not. Not only will your performance decrease, academics, brain function will decrease as well, but then you also increase your risk of injury. After anything below 6 hours of sleep, your risk of injury increased like 3 times from the research.
I tell the kids that I'm coaching, stay on the pattern.
Yeah.
Keep going to bed about the same time, getting up about the same time. That is the best way.
Absolutely.
And manage your time. And it's tough to hear. How specific are you being with diet and kids? I feel like in college, when you're at the University of Arizona, you can control the training table. Now, you can't control if somebody goes to Domino's and gets another pizza, but at least you can give the kids a healthy option.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough when you're in high school.
It is. Like you said, at Arizona, we were able to make it mandatory that they go eat breakfast right after their lifting. It was mandatory they eat lunch and dinner in the CAF. We also had a sports nutrition on staff who worked with the strength coach directly. We had different protein shakes made for each athlete specific to their needs.
Wait, what?
Weight gain. This was all at Arizona. So, weight gain. If a student or athlete needed to put on some mass, then we had a weight gain protein shake for them. If they need to maintain, we had a maintain one. And then if they needed to lose, we had a lose protein shake made for them after every single workout. So being in a high school level, not having those resources, having interns that are able to make protein shakes, the finances to make that, makes it a lot more difficult to do those things. But we try to preach and talk to them about being able to what the proper things to put in their body when they're not at school. And like I said, we just started that chocolate milk program back up, so we get them some nutrients in their body after their workouts. But over the summer, it has definitely this summer we had our workouts with our football team, and we weighed them in every week, and it has shown that they have learned from what we've been teaching them and applying it. We had my left tackle that started for us. He's a sophomore. He gained about 15 pounds this summer.
Wow.
Yep. And increased his speed as well as his vertical. One of our defensive ends / tight ends, he also gained about 10 pounds this summer as well.
Wow.
His vertical went up to like 32 inches. So just being able to put on that size and increase speed and power is huge. So the kids are really taking on to what we're trying to instill in them, and it's definitely showing.
Talk about why chocolate milk and also the timing, because I've read a lot about this. I know a little bit about the science, but go ahead and expound upon that a little bit.
Chocolate milk is simple. One, kids love chocolate milk. A lot of them do. So, but it's also a simple way to get glycogen and protein in your body after a workout to help restore those sugars that your body has lost, but then also give your body the protein that it needs to rebuild the muscle that we're essentially breaking down throughout our training. But it's real simple, inexpensive compared to getting a protein shake or getting a bunch of protein powder. So that's why we went with chocolate milk. But the timing, having it right after a workout is critical. Within like a 30-minute time span is best and optimal for helping rebuild those muscles. But at the end of the day, just making sure that our kids get their protein in, the correct amount of protein, carbs if they're trying to gain weight, and actually carbs in general since they're athletes and need the energy to perform. But yeah, we preach all that, and chocolate milk is a great way to help get that ball rolling.
Right. How about push and iron? Is that your favorite thing to coach, or would you rather be talking to a kid about eating, or is it just a comprehensive thing at this point?
comprehensive for sure. It all goes together. I used to be super big on just lifting weights. I love lifting weights. I lift every morning. But now we started sprinting a few years ago as a school, trying to increase speed. We really work on plyometrics, mobility work. We do some yoga throughout the semester with our kids.
Boom.
So just overall, I love it all. Probably about 3-4 years ago, I'd probably say lifting weights, biggest thing. But now I love just talking to the kids about everything.
That's cool. I think that yoga, man, that keeps them healthy.
Yeah.
You got to keep stretching. If you're building all that muscle and you're not keeping yourself limber, keeping yourself healthy, I think that's one of the most important things. And you know what? Somebody should even start a new vein of it and just call it, it's not yoga, it's called deep stretching and core.
Yep.
That's
what it is.
For manly men, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's deep stretching and core, and
It's brutal, too.
It hurts in the short term, but in the long term, it makes me like limp less.
Absolutely.
I'll put it to you that way.
We our soccer coach, girl soccer coach, Coach Steb, she teaches PE as well. She just started the same year I did last year, but she taught the yoga classes for us last year, and she does a great job with that. But the kids love it. The one day that we came in and we told them they were doing yoga, everyone was pumped. I joined in and I was struggling.
Yeah,
I need yoga more
it's
than
tough.
I do.
I've brought in yoga coaches, yoga instructors from Vive Yoga Studio here in town. I've been using them for over a decade. And also Mary Tebby before her was not with Vive. We used her for a long time too as our coach. So I think it's really important. But Coach, it sounds like you are an innovative strength coach, and that's really cool, and it's good to hear. And I know that you're doing good things and you're getting the measurable results. And I wish you the best of luck going forward on the football season too. And you're gonna have to come back. And I'd like to hear more about some of the stuff you're doing there with the strength kids at Mascoutah. And I commend you, and I commend Battis. You guys have got it going on, and you had a great football year. And let's hope you can build on it.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, give me one of these and get on out of here. Thanks so much, Frank Campbell, for coming by.
I appreciate it.